Okay, so I got my Kopiku coffee. I'm going to show you a walk from Pasar Seni to Sultan Abdul Samad and the Royal Selangor Club. So this is Jalan Hang Kasturi next to Pasar Seni, and I should show you the the buildings here. I remember this place was once run down a bit, and they've done up the whole place, and I remember there were trees growing out from some of these buildings. I don't know how old these buildings are. I love it. And if you can see, there's a lot of ferns growing up from the sides of the building. And I actually wonder if that's occupied. Looks as though it isn't either. What lovely buildings. So we come down to the end of Jalan Hang Kasturi. There's several ways you can go. You can still walk down straight and to hang left, or you can hang left here, which is what I'm going to do. Again, some superb buildings. They're being refurbished, renovated. This building looks more like 1920s maybe, Art Deco, I don't know. Sorry, thank you. And it's a lovely walk. Over there in the background you see Sultan Abdul Samad Building. This is the Klang River. The other is the Gombak River, and at the confluence is where Kuala Lumpur was founded in 1857. This is Masjid Jamek, and we go and have a look there in a minute. Just see if I can actually enter, because I'm not really wearing decent clothes, well, not according to yes,
walk straight up,
straight,
go in, they will give you the rope, everything, then you just go inside and have a look.
Okay, thank you very much.
More better you take from inside.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, walk straight up now.
Thank you. Okay, so there we go, we can actually do that, and they'll give me a robe. This is Masjid Jamek station, and look at this beautiful building. And across the street too, look at that. Okay, so I'm going to go into Masjid Jamek. So let's go check it out. Okay, so I'm inside. I need to go to the gallery to wear a sarong. So let's go. Gallery. Okay, so I'm inside, and I've got my sarong on. Don't know if you can see it. Love the palm tree. That's a lovely building. Okay, so what about Masjid Jamek? Let's have a look. So it actually encourages you to snap your picture or video while visiting Masjid Jamek. That's very nice. So there's history here, which I can read up on. Okay, so there we go. 1908 to 1909, this place was built. But I really like it because it's open to the public, and it's a lovely feel in here, and the buildings are great. So 1908. So here you can get yourself washed before you go to mosque. Before you pray, you have to cleanse yourself. And this is for the females, a bit more discreet toilet. People having a rest in there, looks nice. Wow. Possibly those who don't really have a place to rest can rest there, or for those who are tired. Tanah Perkuburan Lama, old Muslim burial ground. Wow, okay. That's what it used to look like. Prior to construction of Masjid Jamek in 1908, the site at the junction of Klang and Gombak rivers was used as Kuala Lumpur's Muslim burial ground. It is the oldest known Muslim cemetery that existed in the town, which served the pioneer Muslim communities nearby, such as those who lived in Kampung Rawa. I think the 8 pointed stars symbolizes Islam, as is the KL Towers. This is the Gombak River. Kuala Lumpur Muddy Estuary. Okay, I'm going to take off my shoes and go in. Good thing. I'm actually, well, I was born in England, but brought up in Malaysia and I went back to England.
So now Sultan, you are in?
Now I gave up my British passport to become Malaysian. So now I'm Malaysian now. So I had a very long chat with somebody there, and it was very interesting. I actually want to go across the street. Yeah, I wanted to come across here because of these buildings here. In disrepair, but how wonderful. Looks like this place, one of the buildings have been torn down. See the foundations here. I wonder when they started using steel in the constructions. I think that was Bluffs Road, where you see all the high-rise and there's a bit of a hill there. It's now known as Jalan Bukit Aman, But before the offices were built here, the offices were actually on the hill. And there were complaints from people saying that it was a bit of a chore to have to traverse the hill to access the offices. And so they decided to build it on lower ground. Okay, so we're coming up to Sultan Abdul Samad Building. And this building basically was built in they started construction I think in 1894, which was 10 years after the Royal Selangor Club was built. Blocked up, they're doing the pavement. Okay, sini ya, terima kasih. So I've been directed to the back of the building. And was completed in 1897. Let me show you a bit of the interior. And at first it wasn't designed to be in the architecture of the Moorish style. It was, in fact, when plans were first submitted, it was to be Renaissance. And the design was rejected. It's lovely. Looks as though there used to be a fountain and a pool here. The garden. And it's very peaceful, this place. So this building, mistakenly called the style Moorish, it is more inspired by Mughal, North Indian Islamic architecture. It's going to rain soon, by the looks of it. So this is, sorry, lost the sound on the section, so I'll have to overdub. Yes, so this is Merdeka Square. I don't know if that flagpole is actually the original one where they took down the Union flag and raised the Malaysian flag. It looks a bit too new to me to be the original one, but I might be mistaken, but I don't know. It doesn't look as though it's circa 1957. So anyway, they took down the Union flag and raised the Malaysian flag on August the 31st, 1957. Celebrations during Independence Day usually happens here in this Padang. We're coming up to the Royal Selangor Club. This place was built as a meeting place for the educated, higher-ranking members of the British colonial society. So it's very much in a mock Tudor style. There's a church there. I wonder what church that is. St. Mary's Cathedral. Very nice. Merdeka 118, second tallest building in the world, tallest building in Asia. This is the old wing. I cannot enter because I'm not a member. It is still by entry by membership only. So this is the flagpole. I don't think it was like this in 1957. I don't know. I have to look at old pictures because this looks rather modern. This building is pretty old, I'm sure, because I remember when I was young, my mum had to come here to get my identity card, if I'm not mistaken, at the time when I was 12 or... Yeah, I think it was 12. And I remember she drove here and she had to go into this building to get it. So this was part of the government offices. I'm heading up to the old KL station. I remember when I was able to drive a car and I got my license, I used to drive my mum's Alfa Romeo. And we used to have races with our friends. And I remember coming up this flyover at about 100 miles per hour. And I can tell you I got a real big scare because when I was taking the corner, I could feel the car flying. And for a minute there, I thought I might lose control of it. It was late at night, so there weren't any cars around, but still I wouldn't recommend it. Craziness. It's just stopped pouring, with a bit of a shower. So I'm coming up to the KL train station. The original station, the old building, was built in 1886, and in 1910 it was built over with this design, which is Indo-sarasenic. To get it right, it's not Moorish, it's Indo-sarasenic. I do not know what this building is. In the old days, we used to take a train to Penang from here, and I have very fond memories. This is the old station. You can still access the interior, but you'll have to have a ticket. And I think I could actually access it because I've got my ticket, my thingy. It's a bit dark. There used to be some shops there across. Look at this building. Isn't that amazing? 1910. No selfie sticks on the platform. This is the interior. I'll see if I can access it via another place. Let's go outside first. Across the road is Hotel Majestic. That is still functional. I think there are 51 rooms there. It used to be a place of excitement for me when we used to take our annual trip to Penang, where we used to celebrate Christmas. I remember we used to mostly take the night train, and that would be very exciting for me, and I never used to sleep because it was too exciting for me to... I usually took the upper bunk, which had a small little window right in the middle, a sliding window, maybe about 1 foot by 1.5 feet by 1 foot, I think. And I used to wake up at every station, have a look at the station with its, I don't know if they're called sodium lights, the orangey yellow ones. And it used to give me a real sense of comfort. And it would stop there and pick up all the passengers, and it would stay there for a few minutes, if not a bit longer. And I used to just lie down and wait for the next station because it was just too exciting for me. And then I want to go to... Yes, I can. Good. So this is the old station. I think it looked quite slightly different, or maybe it's just my my failing memory. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down to Pasar Seni, and I think there is a bridge that joins this place. And I must say it's very cool in here. There's the highway, almost flew off. Okay, so I'm going to walk down or up to Pasar Seni, where I'm going to catch my train back. Let's see if this works. Does it work? Will it work? Yeah, it works. Great stuff. I wonder if I'll be charged to go out. Let's have a look. Don't know, I can't see. I'm blind.